So what's the meaning of Otafrija? No, what's the meaning of Otafrija?
It's a old Tafrino man.
No, Otafrija. What does it
like
mean?
You have lake fire.
Otafrija.
Open chemu there.
The opposite, the opposite. Otafrija there.
Okay. What am I? Akomeah di can become person me track to na.
Akomeah, what's the meaning of Otafrija?
Killer.
Because me said the Otafrija di ne buy. A fast buy.
A buy.
Okay. Oh, cause I should. Oh, my message should not make.
Okay,
Can you do that? Make career.
By microphone, mama.
Yeah.
Abrante bit na se ne fe na otaku.
Yeah, otaku. Akwesi otaku.
Nana akwesi otaku.
Yeah.
Eti bronu bi so.
Yeah.
Bronu ni atwa na su. Ana otaku di ko hye nwuram.
Yeah.
Na nwura no ko piem ni ase emo a omo wi nipa na emo abo ni nyina wo ho. Na ko na dragon e wo forest.
Yeah.
Dragon su pu dai. Upuja. Iti otaku ko mu no. Dragon yi ya no otaku bra, otaku menko. And otaku su master carry say wo. Me face you. So one day dragon ni pay ya no ban no puja no.
Well,
otaku say nah.
Please.
Eja no me fensu ngu so.
Debbie.
Me wadoma chede.
Yeah.
Me tafrija no say ya. Na freezy.
Otafro say.
Na freezy.
Eja ready.
Iti otafrija. Na freezy. Iti ekowi ase no. Ana kroma na no hanta bi na mu no koku. No say, "Hey! Ottawa frija. Ottawa tafrija."
Yeah.
Ottawa tafrija.
Yeah.
And it is a Ottafrija.
Boy, no Tiana, Kuma would vote personalized.
Etino, me twelve.
Yes, Remo. And there.
So where history, but and the you use Otafrija no. So what Akomeah history na? Otafrija free dragon emu. Baby ene. Ehwa sipa. Ehwa ma wom. Owura mu a utumu say awo bia de wa ekofom. Eti sir what say oye ne kataman sa Akomeah. Eti say oye sa de Akomeah ye na. Na okọ baby a. Okọ baby a watch. Obo say at the end of the day. Oshiw bia ba kataman so.
What Tafrija bi wa ase baby.
Ahanti mu say opo say obi to nche no ye. They said ye nua bi odi ye na.
That's what Tafrija bi baby.
Tafrija.
It's DJ Anubomski.
Anubom Tafrija ski. HD.
Guys, what's happening in Europe?
Oh, Europe they are wired there. Wired there. Thank God you promised them that you are coming back with the Swedish kids. But I think for now the English media wants to find a reason to discredit whatever Thomas Tuchel has done with this team.
Okay.
Trying to call some of the teams names. Oh, this is a weak team. This is a weak team. This or that. He's going to really be tested at the knockout stages of the World Cup, blah, 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 blah. But I think he has really managed this squad well. Gotten good results. Managed Harry Kane well. Not overburden most of these guys.
Okay.
Rashford back into the team, a new confidence level. Yeah. All of these things are very important for a coach like Thomas Tuchel. But my biggest pick out of the European games is how Italy is going to qualify ahead of Norway.
So for contest, correct me if I'm wrong.
2 more games to go.
Is England the first European side to qualify?
Yeah, technically.
Yes.
They beat Latvia yesterday, and they are true.
The first.
So they are the first European side to qualify.
Yes, please.
That means Tuchel is actually working.
Yeah, I mean, I think he is. And I think one of the things that Thomas Tuchel is doing is what he does best. He doesn't need to get the star names to deliver.
Okay.
He's able to inspire the younger, unassuming ones to get a job done. Now, Cole Palmer is out of the team, but nobody really misses Cole Palmer. Noni Madueke had taken the team by storm at some point in time, but then he played the last few games without setting Noni Madueke. And if you look at that middle, we always thought there was just going to be Declan Rice and Kobe Mainoo.
No names.
Yeah. But now there is what's him? Elliot Anderson,
Adam Wharton
Adam
has not
Wharton.
even been playing.
Yeah, and Elliot Anderson has been excellent.
Yeah, very
I mean,
athletic.
top player. He's doing an excellent job in the middle of the park for them. And I think that is working again. And again, in the last game, he played Aston Villa's Morgan Rogers as a number 10. Whatever you need to describe a number 10. Ball carrying ability, leading the press, creativity, everything. He's doing a very good job there. Harry Kane, Marcus Rashford have found some new confidence and renewed hope under Thomas Tuchel. And the last time he said in his pre-match press conference that Marcus Rashford doesn't have a ceiling. Unless Marcus Rashford doesn't believe in the quality that he has. Because he can shoot his right, can shoot his left, can score with his head. He is fast, he's quick, he can dribble, he's durable. Everything that you want from a modern day attacker, Marcus has it. And I remember that in the last few days ago, I think Radio Catalonia also interviewed Marcus Rashford. And they asked him that if he was still at Manchester United, would he have gotten a shout into the English national team? He said no. And I agree with him 100%. He even mentioned that it would have been more difficult. He said that sometimes when you have been in an inconsistent environment for a very long time, it affects your consistency. Okay. So now it's about he trying to... United fans. United fans. He's trying to get back to rhythm and then perform in a consistent manner. Okay. So the English team is good. I mean, there is the mention of... Look at the centre back that they played, Michael. Ezri Konsa. And then sometimes he plays with what's his thing, Tyron Mings. Sometimes McGay. All of these guys. These guys are not the real centre backs that you need. I mean, there are even times that he has played what's his name from Newcastle United. He has played Dan Ben, played all of these no lie centre backs. But why? Tuchel is a good inspirer. You see, Tuchel is a balance of Mourinho and Pep. Okay. He is able to inspire you to play the football.
A balance of what?
Please Kangi allow him to.
So,
but me not come here. Me not come here. Man, come back and say, hey, baby, I need to be fat, baby, I'm more fat.
Jose Mourinho and Pep.
Now I'm telling you, I'm Karana.
What do you have a bonnet? I owe you people to the beer.
I go watching you. Watch out.
Oh yeah, combination of them.
Combination of them.
Mourinho and Pep. So I said that Thomas Tuchel is more or less like a balance of Mourinho and Pep, and this is why I say this. Mourinho's strength, there are coaches that their best strength is in motivation. Okay. How to get even. So that's why Marwan Fellaini will play for Jose Mourinho. Will play like the best six in the world. Yeah. Marwan is not the best player. He doesn't have the ability. But Jose Mourinho will tell Marwan that Ubetimi Abo and he will play.
Me who says so that?
No, I mean who says so that? Pep essentially is the tactical person, but Tuchel also has a tactical side. So he sets up in a good tactical structure, but he's able to inspire the players. You know, after the game, they told him that the English fans were hooting at him. They called him a wanker together with Gary Neville. And he says, oh, that's a normal English troll. Tuchel has a way with words. You know, even when he is angry, he knows how to say the things. When he was asked about Jude Bellingham, he found the right words. He always finds the right words. And for me, that's why I think that he is perfect for England. He's German, intelligent. He can speak fluent English. You can't take him out of context. If you were Italian, you can take him out of context because he probably doesn't have the best English. Yeah. But this guy knows how to motivate the boys like a Jose Mourinho and has a tactical setup, also like a Pep Guardiola. So for me, they are in a good place. And I think that I don't know how Cole Palmer gets back into the number 10 role right now.
Even for Bellingham.
Even for Jude Bellingham. I don't know how these two guys get back into that number 10 role. Because, and if you say Cole Palmer can play on the wings, who is he going to usurp on the wing? Because they are natural wingers in the England team. And Thomas Tuchel hardly will take them out. There is even Phil Foden, who again can play the parts of the midfield three, but also in number 10. So he's spot for choice, he has quality. And one thing that we've all forgotten is that Thomas Tuchel is a knockout football champion.
Do you think he can take them beyond where Southgate got to?
I think so. I think he can get to the final. The problem is winning the final. Wow. I think he can get to the final.
If he gets to the final,
he wins it, eh?
He will win it.
Mike, I think they have
he
a
knows
very,
how to
they have a
play.
very good squad. If you even put Tuchel aside, I think this English team, they have one of the best squads going into the World Cup.
Okay.
If you have a striker like Harry Kane going into a major tournament,
And I was checking the statistics this morning. 21 goals in 13 games for club and country, plus 3 assists. If you are looking at the supplies also.
Like any other country, and about World Cup, the top striker will be hyping them.
Can you imagine
Because
Spain
the
with Harry
English,
Kane?
we take
Right?
it, we take it normal. Because it's an English, we take things
Because yesterday Spain were playing with
Samu, Papa Samu.
yeah, and Boja Iglesias.
Okay, so let me ask this. Which national team will Harry Kane not improve across Europe?
Will not.
Because there was the same thing for Osimhen. Will he not improve? Which national team in Europe?
Maybe New York.
Portugal.
He will not improve the Norwegian team. Because the goals that he brings, they have it there.
Really?
I doubt he will improve the Norwegian team.
He will.
I doubt.
He doesn't bring
Kane
Oli
does-
How Harry Kane improve the Norwegian team?
Harry Kane doesn't bring in Oli
Only
goals.
goals.
Yeah.
As it stands now,
Yeah.
I think Norway are also having a problem with the injury situation of their captain in the shape of Martin Odegaard. Literally going into a proper 4-4-2 system for this particular Norway team, even in the 4-2-3-1, where Harry Kane just sits right behind Erling Haaland, or even plays in the front two with him, they are going to get their results, and you add a lot of creativity to this side.
I don't think so. You know why?
Will Kane have done better than the numbers Haaland has produced at Norway?
For goals, no. For playmaking and assist, yes.
Will he have done better? Will he improve? So then it means he will not improve the Norwegian side.
Mike, I think they need more than just the goals from Erling Haaland, especially when you are going to the World Cup.
Yeah, I think in every
You
team
need
that
more
has
than that.
Erling Haaland and Harry Kane, it doesn't matter. I don't know. Probably maybe someone will say, I want to play this style, so I want this type of striker. But Harry Kane can be that rigid striker and can be a flexible striker for you.
Okay.
So on any day you prefer Harry Kane. What I'm saying is that with the creativity of Odegaard and all these players,
Or the bare microphone.
with the creativity of
Gosh.
Odegaard and all these players,
I was a commodore.
I come there, they easy. My news, I said my fast in 40 days, and then yeah, and then I made her say prophet. Me de
Fiifi abdomen.
yeah, I'm a home no. I so. Mama jataba wenenche. So
Mama-
Elijah, you beauty.
But my in
So with all these creative players around Erling Haaland, imagine having Harry Kane
In there.
creative. So it means that if you have a player like Erling Haaland, where you're trying to say you meet a team that is playing low block, man and have it time with the ball. Now you are playing this kind of team, automatically you are playing 10 against 11 because Erling Haaland will just be useless.
Yeah.
But if you have Harry Kane, Harry Kane with even with the low block or Boadu nibi. So in improving, yes, automatically Harry Kane will improve not even one, every team. So Harry Kane will improve every team because of the Owonimu.
Okay.
A player that plays like we win.
So where would you rank him then? I think there are a couple of very good strikers across Europe now dominating the game. We've not spoken about the French team and how they also failed to cope. Minus someone like Kylian Mbappe. They drew against Iceland, which was a very disappointing result. Portugal also fluffed their chances yesterday against Hungary. They let it slip. If they had won, they would also have qualified straight ahead to the FIFA World Cup and
I think I cut 2
everything
matches.
that is happening.
Mobile.
So yeah. So where would you place Harry Kane in the grand scheme of things if you had to assess the top performing strikers in the
But Harry Kane will not even improve the French side.
He will.
He won't improve the French side.
How
How is Harry Kane going to improve the French side? How? Because Harry Kane doesn't even improve the Norwegian side.
Let me tell you how he's going to improve.
Yeah. Because I'm coming out. I want to add something to what you said. When you spoke about Martin Odegaard's absence on the team, Harry Kane will never play as a number 10 like Martin Odegaard. Even if you play in a 4-1-4-1 or a 4-4-1-1, when he plays behind what's the name? Erling Haaland. I'm coming.
From the context of playing with one striker.
No, you mentioned with playing. Yeah, you mentioned 2 strikers. Exactly, and that's why I told you that. I mean, at the end of the day, those strikers have to be fed. And the role of Martin Odegaard in creation for for
When you have
Erling
Harry
Haaland, it's
Kane-
important.
When you have Harry Kane
Yeah.
as part of your front two,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's more like having the partnership of Dwight Yoke and Andy Cole.
But you also,
These two guys
but
sometimes
again,
don't need to get
that's
fed
the
by midfielders.
the Dwight York
they
and
did things
the
on their
Dwight
own.
York and Andy Cole team that you talk about had the balance of that team.
And Fee,
It had a midfield that was ready to work
give your
without them.
coach Thomas Tuchel, Erling Haaland,
Uh-huh.
and give him Harry Kane.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you for a fact,
Uh-huh.
you go to the World Cup, starting these two
No,
strikers.
no. Because if it's just about playing two strikers, he could have gotten another striker from England.
There's a reason why I'm saying playing two strikers, Erling
Yeah.
Haaland and Harry Kane,
Yeah.
brings the best out of each other.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't agree.
So how will Harry Kane improve the French team?
You see, the French team is actually missing something like Paul Pogba in their setup.
Harry Kane does that.
No. I'm coming in fee. Now, but you need to say long passes.
Kindly allow him to flow.
Long passes.
Oh, need I should allow him.
No,
passes,
please.
Long
Okay.
passes need creativity.
Okay.
That is why Deschamps score World Cup. No, the Griezmann there try say or the nebe sa edwumano. There's one job in the team that I believe when Harry Kane joins, or the more in terms of replacing whatever Giroud gives to them. One, being the first receiver, be a ball, ten, on the ball, into the ball, invited wingers in the Harry Kane can do that. A fox in the box, where Kylian Mbappe will drift to the left wing. Harry Kane beat me improve that side. Number 3, so okay, so more now Harry Kane no more as a decoy, force 9. On dropping Bejina, there are 2 double pivots in him. Now on for passes, Emma the runs of Kylian Mbappe. Harry Kane will do that job.
Very good passer.
And he will improve every facet of that particular French national team, which I believe center forwards no more French national team na Mateta Munano, they can't do that.
Well, I disagree
Okay,
with you.
back to you.
I disagree with you because for me, the French national team, its best balance is in the 4-3-3. The time where the French national team had the best balance in that 4-2-3-1 Kanpe formation was when they had N'Golo Kanté and Paul Abilepoba, like you said. Now, even with that, they needed an outlet. And that is why, what's his name? DJ Deschamps is bringing Jean-Philippe Mateta to do that job. Mateta has proven beyond readable doubt that if it's not just goals that you want from him, he can't score goals as much as Harry Kane. But he can give you that outlet for Mbappe to run off him. He can give you that outlet for even Antoine Griezmann today to run off him. But the French national team is moving away from that. Let us not forget. It's a national team today of Desiree Doué, of Ousmane Dembele, and Kylian Mbappe. So they have come to understand that they need a stack midfield that can control the ball. And that is why we've looked at when he plays Malo Gusto in the last 2 games that he played Malo Gusto. The role of Malo Gusto was for him to invert into the middle of the park like he does for Chelsea. So they get more bodies there. For me, when you bring Harry Kane into that French national team, you overemphasize on the attack and then you lose focus on their issues. What is the middle? Because people in France are clamoring that N'Golo Kanté should come back to their team. Why? Because they don't have those midfielders again. Eduardo Camavinga is not the best. I mean, when you leave him alone there. Oren Chimeni hasn't really done the job as you want him to do. So you ask yourself, who is the guy? The last time Florent Thauvin came to have a part to play in the game.
Yeah.
Adrien Rabiot, he has not done the job. So the French national team, yes, Harry Kane will give you goals. But for me, the overall of it, I don't think so. For me, I think that it's just perfect to Kylian Mbappe. Harry Kane, good for the English national team. But those 2 other guys, those 2 attackers, I think they're in worlds of their
The
own.
problem of the French national team in their midfield is not necessarily about out of possession problems. I don't think it's about that. I think it's really about when they have the ball. That is when Kylian Mbappe emphasized at a point in time that they've not been able to replace Paul Pogba. Not because of the way he tackles, but the technical ability and creativity Paul Pogba brings to the middle of the park. If you have a player like Manu Kone, or Len Trameni, Rabiot, off the ball, Kefrem Turam, I don't think you have a problem. But when they have the ball, they are most of the time predictable. Move the ball to your fullbacks. Let it get to the wings. Cutbacks. Or let's soak the pressure. Quick counter-attacks, moving. But when you have a player like Harry Kane playing as a force number 9, who can literally drop into central zones, which I've seen him do it a number of times at FC Bayern Munich. You can trust him on that. Drop deep, pick up the pieces, locate the runs of. Imagine playing as a false 9 with Dembele on the right Mbappe on the left. Harry Kane drops deep as a false 9. Linking up play. Gets the ball straight.
Mike, I want to ask you something.
Fee.
When you start Harry Kane as your false number 9 or somebody to drop centrally, I'm sure you know that it's going to be at the expense of something. Because as we all know in football, nothing is 100%.
No. Basically, it will be about ball usage.
I'm asking a question. You start Mbappe when you bring Mbappe to the team, and you say that you start a front 3 with Mbappe with Harry Kane behind them. Who are your other 2 midfielders?
I'm not saying Harry Kane behind them in terms of formation, but in terms of rules.
No, that's what I'm saying. But then again, whether rules or not, you play with 11 players, oh?
Yes.
So how many midfielders are you playing?
So I'm playing definitely. I'm having 3 midfielders.
You're playing 3 midfielders.
Yes.
Then is Harry Kane part of the front 3?
Harry Kane is part of the front 3.
Okay, because when you spoke just prior to this, you mentioned the front 3 and you said Harry Kane, Machia.
Okay.
So that's why I want to know if Harry Kane exactly.
So
because for me, if Harry Kane is dropping, we made mention of Bayern. When Harry Kane drops central, one thing that we always overemphasize on, in my opinion, is that when Harry Kane drops in the middle of the court for Bayern, he doesn't do a lot of the ball work. Majority of the ball work is done by Alexander Pavlovich. Pavlovich does the ball work. Harry Kane usually does that as a trap, decoy. Dropping, space comes, the other guys go and occupy those space. At the end of the day, he makes the last minute final run into it. You understand what I'm trying to say? I just don't see how it works for them, but I mean, I can get your point.
He's one of the best passers of the game, even as a centre.
When did we realize that part of Harry Kane's game?
Oh, I think.
Tottenham,
they were no City ball.
So Harry Kane is one of the best passers.
Yes.
Top what in the world?
One of the best passes as a centre forward. Let me say centre forward and drop it, but final top passes.
What the adjectives are coming?
There's adjectives. So be a adjectives.
My adjectives are the account. What do you the final
I saw
account?
one from Manchester United.
I saw the final account.
I saw the same kind of thing with Manchester United and Louis van Gaal. You see, it maybe Rooney. Come on, Rooney.
Yeah.
And Van Persie. Or I did be our year. Midfield 3, no. Rooney become midfield 3, no. 1/4. They create something like a rectangle or a box. Oh, with the 2 attackers. Then a Makwama fullbacks. It's me movie. Then Rooney will be doing all of these things from that angle. Abra, the other midfielders will be trying to tackle. But I think Harry Kane improves every single team on the continent.
Harry Kane for me will improve the Brazilian national team. Harry Kane will improve the Argentine national team. Harry Kane will improve. Harry Kane doesn't improve the Portuguese national team.
He does.
No, I don't think so because you probably have to change completely how they play. I don't see how he improves them. Harry Kane improves the Italian national team. Harry Kane improves the German national team.
Spain.
Harry Kane improves the Spanish national team. France, I can't agree.
All right, so you mentioned Portugal, or you wanted to add to that?
What I wanted to say is that I listened to both arguments. Obia they are valid. Usha argument Nidia is subjected to the coach.
How he's going to be used.
Yes. And it's our Sani Akomeah fi by Ferguson, Thomas Tuchel, Van Gaal, Mourinho will go for Akomeah department. Luis Enrique, even Pep Guardiola will go for Fiifi Freeman. But at the end of the day, in general, see a case obi ebe improve obia. Harry Kane will your information is that will improve all these 2 structures because of the experience and then you're more winning. And then I may describe him in my car say Wayne Rooney no. Because a striker you name so a striker she goes or a letter. That's a striker in team boss number 10. Ababomu ya den kwa na with me bo as a 8. Emma defensive midfielders working man. So that kind of striker no with team one. Yesterday was it yesterday? Or so I was listening to Matheus Cunha when he did an interview after the game, Brazil game. And I'll say about Manchester United, people are now even seeing him more. And it is good enough for him, say, or started football as a deep line playmaker, a midfielder. And a little change by a winger. But it's quite fortunate, say, right now, football is 4-3-3. Okay. And automatically, obey a winger and I'll play as a striker. one thing I watch here too more football mu and then say versatility. The best thing you can ever have as a player.
Of course.
Yeah. So if you have a player like Harry Kane, yes, I know on any day improving on. It doesn't have to necessarily be say at the one where be if a red team na ankadia another player be your no timi twa no ho ye e boa kakra ma wunya victory mpo and a draw mpo and to some extent you different way automatically
but in all of that, you know, it's also essentially was what dream say Chini some way, but it's also at the back of your mind say one shiny year never no balance be more lose balance because at the end of the day no a balance because I had a year pa that's it
was a ulusu bibi and son when you are
but me say
okay, so the right word will be there must be sacrifices.
Sacrificial lambs.
Yeah, for way. But I wanted to ask this question. Where Mbappe currently, I think, is the top scorer for the French national side, right?
Like overall.
Overall, is
second.
Second.
Yeah.
To Thierry Henry.
Yeah, Thierry Henry. I think about Giroud.
Olivier Giroud.
Yeah, 2 more goals.
Because I had the numbers here. I'm trying to pull the numbers.
Olivier. Mbappe has 53. Olivier has, I think, 56 or so.
Okay, so looking at Mbappe, how old is Mbappe now?
Mbappe 24, 25, 26.
24.
26.
Sure.
Yeah, 26.
Mbappe 26.
Oh, 26.
Okay, so Mbappe's goals for France. I think I shared this. I shared this on my socials and I captioned it. I envisage Mbappe having a bigger French legacy than players like Zinedine Zidane, Michel Platini, or any other attacker who's played for the French national side, including Thierry Henry. What do you guys
Michel
think?
Platini?
Yeah.
Platini won the Ballon d'Or twice or once.
But Zidane won it how many times?
No, Platini won it twice. Or, if I'm wrong, guys, correct me.
Zidane also won it. I think
once. Before that, I think it was Ramon Coppa that also won it twice.
Coppa,
so.
Yeah.
But my issue with Mbappe is that he peaked too early. So if he doesn't get successes right now,
so he's being measured with the success of his
yes.
Exactly.
Mbappe won the World Cup when he was 17, 18.
So this is it. Mbappe is second, as he said. Giroud is 57. Mbappe 53.
Okay, 4. Oh, of course.
So he will likely end his career as France's all-time top scorer.
Yeah.
He's won the World Cup, something Platini did not. What is left for him now is to cement an European championship with France.
He has won the Nations League too.
Yeah,
cement the European championship with
France.
France.
He even played in the final of the European championship.
Yeah, cement it with France. Then win individual prizes like the Ballon d'Or.
And win the Champions League.
The UEFA Champions League. Okay.
Because the last Frenchman who won the Ballon d'Or won the Champions League.
Yeah.
So he has to win the Champions League.
And at Real Madrid,
there is a big chance.
Yep. That he does all that he needs to
But
do.
if he doesn't do it...
So that's why I said I envisage him surpassing the legacy of Zinedine Zidane or Platini. If Mbappe calls time on his career, that, okay, I'm retiring, I envisage that maybe at age 30 or 34, he might have done these things more times.
Mike, do you know why I am confident when it comes to the Kylian Mbappe story and he being the greatest French player ever with time? Is, you see, I was expecting that what happened to him with Dembele winning the Ballon d'Or would affect him. It didn't affect him. You know, and for me, it goes back to the handling of Mbappe from his mother, Faiza, and his father, Wilfred. Because Mbappe was expected to win the Ballon d'Or. He has handled himself so well post the Ballon d'Or to Dembele, where he had an interview with L'Equipe, and he says that, I had an excellent 7 years in Paris. My brother has won the Ballon d'Or. I will see what I can do with Real Madrid. Yesterday, I was reading something that he spoke to a paper in Madrid, I think it was a Marca, where he mentions that when he watches everything that Madrid has done, still, Ronaldo is the big guy, the biggest guy in Madrid. So he's not there yet, and he has a lot of things to do. For a lot of people, and I think it's similar to the Vinicius Junior issue, where he didn't win the Ballon d'Or, and there was a lot of sulk. Vini himself went onto Instagram, posted something, went onto Twitter, posted something, extending that when he was going back to the Etihad to play Man City, the Man City fans said, stop crying or something.
Yeah.
So, but Mbappe has handled it so well. The last time he went to watch his brother play against Paris Saint-Germain, congratulated. I remember on the night, he congratulated Dembele. Yes, in his heart, it's human nature. as humans as we are,
He will
we
be
want to
sad.
do better.
Yeah.
But he is letting that fuel him to perform better.
They are certain awards Brabo Imu cry is normal, Mike. Yetianum, no disrespect to anybody. What did they mention us? But
It means you are coming to disrespect us.
Somebody, Intina. Oh yeah, no disrespect to anybody. As I was saying,
No,
the
he's coming
precedence
to
disrespect.
disrespect us. The moment anybody says
No
with all due
disrespect.
respect, no disrespect, they are coming to disrespect you. But go ahead.
You bet buy award be we are seeing you see be our pass on I say the award na man. But at the end of the day, everybody knows that award near their money panel. Maybe it's for a short stint or period being an ipan a day.
Yeah.
Near the man.
Yeah.
But in general, the respect I had the man is totally different from Nipan.
Of course.
It was so crashing.
Okay.
I think that is the Kylian Mbappe story. No matter what has happened with Dembele in the last few years, no player in the French national team is still bigger and better than Kylian Mbappe. No French player assistance.
Abroad so.
And abroad so. For national team and even Nipa crowd went to across say but nobody.
Yeah.
So he understands the dynamics of that award.
Okay.
And he believes with time, he will not rush for the award.
Yeah.
It will come.
It will come looking for him and you get it. Vinicius mistake or no.
No. Say you Mathieu Fina Mathieu. Remember the other said. For Dembele winning the Ballon d'Or. So we heard Dembele dimina ma follow no sa. Ne kasa bi o kebian or the need any woman Mbappe.
Yeah.
Of course.
Big boy.
O pejano kosoro.
He has not disrespected him.
Yes,
in
why
any
yen
instance.
nyame ana after winning the Ballon d'Or for the first 2 days I think I did chain or the bar camp
Yeah.
after that who anything about the Ballon d'Or again
Yeah.
no on found rabble on the face near there so what they need yen and Mbappe ama aye godfather
But because also Mbappe so akwani J, you know. Kiki, me no bet man nanti as any afo. Ebia oye better than me. But bibinti, mama be sound ho, adi award be asen. But one are better than me. If you are able to understand that me better than Fiifi, but I just one of na Fiifi adi. Now congratulate me say, me ya, adi no wajia.
And Mama so me.
Me kwa pon me respect more.
Yeah, me.
yeah
Yeah.
say congratulations ubetimi ayade maka congratulations acho metima kam ye no acho ba ko be ya odie congratulations
Of course.
good me dey say in Dembele na ankasa ne ye nipa obre no ho ase dada
Of course.
There's always a check Mbappe and Aubameyang.
eti yeti kroma ana politics ye ni ade do bon say obi atwa congratulations but wow congratulations eti mo say colleague congratulations but I say I official one kan ye betu ani agusu media so because you're a public figure. But acquired Dembele first so handle her Vinicius already Vinicius before ne Ballon d'Or situation already now this racism na mu ya fa mano it's already now agitated was atmosphere nim
Yeah, na shame.
exactly it ya be ne acquire first so ne Rodri mum ko compete ya de ma Rodri ana already ya tu ya no gunsu obi ahu wetin ya fa ma no he we nipa na uni control kakra bia per Vinicius situation no
You will fall.
yes
You fall
obe
into that.
to papa so see ama ya sere
Because
I have a
Kiki,
final question
Kiki,
for you
that
guys.
is
I
why
think we are wrapping up.
in area say see sometimes I need to be MP asema ye kano senate and I'll say it every time. Kiki, the thin line between say when ibri obi awa kokuno nipa and ibri ni one ma enka nipa ni ho. Nyame no boy no. Hasn't the Bible said we have a jealous God?
Yeah.
Didn't the Bible say that? Nyame na me kai.
Nyankopon na kan.
Erade nangasa so no ye jealous God ye fa ne na ase ma no. Nti ye nipa kra no ye pe ne erade nti waboy o se waboy nti se ne Sunday school.
Spiritus Mama Suta.
Allah andoma koga. Nti I mean sometimes it is there.
yeah
But they be ameka say the difference between say me who say Akomeah kita ade maniji. Any the difference be say maniji a me bom me homo na me se nya bi. Any si me ku no ade finish sem no e keto e bi. Eno na ye suban a ye de wo yen anyhow we believe in ourselves.
Yeah.
Ti na some of the little things.
So my final question for you guys. I have 3 strikers. Choose one if you were to select. Haaland, Kane, Mbappe.
hey
Yeah, choose one.
You have
Just choose one.
look at
3 strikers, choose one. Haaland, Kane, Mbappe.
Kane.
No, speak through the microphone.
Kane for me.
Harry Kane. Kiki.
Harry Kane.
Fiifi.
Mbappe.
How was the Kane? And I was the Kane. I said, don't make come inside of that.
So choose one. So choose one. No, choose one. Haaland. All right. Let me also leave it for you guys. Choose one. 3 strikers in the form of their lives. Haaland, Harry Kane, and then Kylian Mbappe. Which one would you prefer to be in your team? But we wrap up here on this episode. The European qualifiers has not really reached the level that we have to delve deeper and discuss. But let me just mention one thing. You guys should Google Faroe Islands and the run that they are on. Yeah, Faroe Islands and the run that they are on. They are actually a side on the ascendancy, and you would have to appreciate what they are doing. Bye-bye.